Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. It is January 1st of 2024. Wow. Happy New Year. And I have been trying to do this project probably since December or November of last year. And I'm just getting around to it, but that's okay. So I did this for the first time last year and only did two, but it was a great success. So this year I decided to expand it a little bit bigger. I've gotten some more containers, which is good because I just got these like 2 days ago. So if I would have done this in November or December, I would have only done two. So I guess doing it later is worked out in my favor this time. So I am winter sowing seeds. So the first thing I did was to prepare my containers. I cut them a third of the way down and on three sides, and then I poked holes on the top and the bottom of each of the containers. So after I had my containers all cracked and ready to go, I got the rest of my supplies together. Now here I've just started and I thought I would bring you along, so I'll show you what I did in a minute. So I have everything I need here, and I'm going to get started. This is just some worm casting liquid, or worm tea as I call it, some fertilizer for starting, and I just want to show you one thing before I get started. Look at this crazy weather we're having here. Now it is January 1st and look how soft this ground is, and look what is popping up because it's been so warm. Well, not the celery, that's from last year, but onions, and this is garlic down here. I can't believe this is starting to pop through in this warm weather. We got a cold snap and then it just started raining. It's softening up the ground and the temperatures are above freezing, which is crazy. But anyway, let's get on to winter sowing my seeds. So here I have my container and it's all ready to go. I cut it, and I'm probably not going to be able to do this with one hand. So let me just show you what I did in this one that I already started. But you can see how it goes. And so you want to fill the bottom portion with your soil or whatever kind of starter mix you're using. Now I have honeydew melon in here. I write what I have on there and how many seeds typically I put in there. So what I'm using is this coconut and perlite mix. Now I got this at the flea market. Probably got about 4 bags, and real cheap. And some garden soil that I pulled out of my garden because the ground's not frozen. And then I'm going to water them in with my worm tea, which I'm going to dilute with some water. And then the only other thing you need is your seeds, whatever seeds you want to winter sow. Now, some people say don't winter sow this, that, and the other. I say try it and see what works for you. Last year, I winter sowed watermelons and cantaloupe, and they worked great for me. Something someone said would never work. So I just say try it and see what works for you in your area. So now that you got your starter mix in, your seeds in, and you've watered them in, what you want to do is, of course, label them so you know what it is, and you want to tape this shut. So I used duct tape. It didn't work so well, but maybe I'll go back and use some painter's tape, and that's pretty much it. And then you want to sit it. I sit it in my garden area, but you can sit it wherever you want. And this is what they look like. This is my garden area, which I didn't winterize very good. Some Swiss chard, which I should have picked before it got cold. But yeah, I got a cold snap and it killed basically that stuff off before I could get everything out. But this is what it looks like once it's finished and in whatever space you want to put it in. And this will sit here all winter long until spring, and it's ready to be planted in the garden. Keep my fingers crossed. Hopefully everything comes up. To being outside in the cold, I wanted to come in and do this project. I've been wanting to do this for a little while now, and I've been looking at my thrift stores and trying to find these at a reasonable price that I wanted to pay for it. I did find some in white, but they wanted $20 for one of these, and a couple of the packages inside were missing. So I was like, I think I'll wait a little longer. So this is December 31st. I bought these in Michael's for $12.59. And they included the white ones, but I like the colorful ones, so I picked 2 up. And I'm going to put my seeds into here out of the box that I was keeping them in, so I can get everything sorted and organized and see exactly what I have, what I need to order. And yeah, I'm breaking it up into these 2 boxes. So I've got everything laid out on my dining room table. And as you can see, I have quite a bit. I have these packages, these little sandwich bags. These are from saving seeds from previous years. As you can see, I have a lot of some things, but not a lot of other things. So if it had a lot of seeds in it, yeah, I have a great bit of them. But if it didn't, then I only have a few of them. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to get these separated out and into these boxes. And I have my label maker here that I'm going to label everything and get everything done. So one thing that's not going back in here, this kohlrabi, we tried it. We didn't really like it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this because I have quite a few seeds left. But anyway, I'm going to get the rest of these all filled up and organized and have my seeds straightened out for the coming years. So I got everything organized and into their packages, as you can see, but nothing is labeled. Why? Oh man, can I call myself a prepper, being prepared? At this point, I don't know, because I don't have enough batteries to go into this label printer for it to run, which is crazy. So this year without a grocery store is still teaching me lessons. It's definitely teaching me that I don't have enough batteries on hand, and especially AAA, because we have some AA left and some C batteries left, but no AAA. That's something we use a lot of. So I will be rectifying that really soon and getting more prepared than I am right now. So friends, stay safe and keep prepping. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos.